It's welcome back to Nic Hamilton after missing Knockhill following that shunt you had at Alton Park. Just take us back to the incident. You knew almost immediately that the car was beyond repair, at least as far as Knockhill was concerned.
Yeah, so it was a shame. I was sort of wrong place, wrong time. Stephen Jelly spun in front of me, and this was at Druids, and I had a split decision whether to go left or right and try and preempt where he was going to finish. So I chose left, which was the right decision. But yeah, he rolled into the rear of my car, which meant that I slowed down quite a lot. And then I had my teammate Ollie Brown at the time, who then hit me pretty much flat out and fired me into the wall. So yeah, it was a really unfortunate accident, especially for Team Hard, both cars out of the three Volkswagens. To potentially not make Knockhill, and we pretty much knew after that with the state of the chassis that wouldn't be possible. So,
and also the fact that there was just a single week of turnaround between Alton Park and Knockhill, so you came away from Alton knowing that you had the next weekend off.
Yeah, a little battered and bruised, but yeah, I knew I had the next weekend off, which is always nice to have a weekend off, but I would have preferred to have been in the car.
Yeah. Sum up the season so far, and it's a bit of a battle because it's a bit of an aging beast, isn't it, that Volkswagen?
Yeah, it is definitely difficult to drive. It doesn't feel bad, it just doesn't really bring the lap time. Obviously, it helps in terms of my experience trying to drive a car that's not 100% doing what you want it to do. But we knew it was going to be an uphill battle this year, which is why I plan to sort of be with Team Hard for the foreseeable future if they'll continue with me, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, it's been up and down. Obviously, I got my first points this year at Brands Hatch GP, which was great, and a good milestone for me. I just need to keep pushing forward, and hopefully the team improves, which they will. The boys and girls at Team Hard are very dedicated, a very family-orientated team. So hopefully next year will be a stronger year for us all.
So the target in what remains in 2020 is to, well, I'm sure, to add to that points total if you possibly can.
Yeah, for sure. We struggle for outright pace, especially in qualifying. We struggle in race trim as well. But for me, it's trying to get as close as I can to my teammates. Jack Goff is obviously a very well-known and very great driver. He's driven a lot of cars, a lot of factory teams and so on, so I can learn a lot from him. So my target is just trying to be as close to him as I can. And that's that way I can almost improve myself and prepare myself for next year.
And you've got a bit more experience coming into the garage this weekend with Tom Onslow Cole as well.
Yeah, this is the first time I've met TOC, and a really nice guy. And yeah, he's definitely going to be pulling me forward. So yeah, use my my opportunities to work with them, and learn as much as I can. But yeah, it's definitely a difficult task, but I'm used to difficult tasks, and I tackle them head on.
Okay, you're all set then for the second half of the season. I hope it goes well for you. Cheers, Nick.
Cheers, Steve. Appreciate it, mate.